Howdy partner, my name's Rankin. So lately I've been working through Forage. If you're not familiar with it, it's a virtual experience platform where you enroll in different programs with different companies to learn relevant skills for a typical workday. There are different programs for different disciplines like marketing, engineering, banking, law, whatever you choose to learn. The general formula of work is that you'll watch a short introductory video, then you'll be given a task to complete some sort of assignment. After you submit that, you'll be given an example model to compare your work to, and then you can revise and submit if you want to. After you complete all the assignments, you'll be given a nifty little digital certificate that you can post on LinkedIn and on your resume. It's a super easy way to gain experience and to quickly stack your resume with big company names like Red Bull, Lululemon, Lyft, Visa, JP Morgan, and more. So, Forage was recommended to me as a way to get experience quickly through virtual internships. And when I was just starting out, I was interested in marketing, so I was testing the waters with the Lululemon omni-channel marketing program. And the usual estimated time to complete these experience programs is just a couple of hours, but I ended up spending days working on it because I was doing deep dive research into the company and the social ethics around what they market and their branding and their audience and their history of their targeted audiences. To be honest, in the beginning, I was thinking that the real appeal of Forage was just being able to put big name companies like Red Bull and all that on my resume to help it stand out. I don't doubt that it helps you stand out in a way to recruiters. The names are iconic and will catch attention, but the more I worked on my resume and stacked it with items from Forage, and I compared it to other successful people's resumes, the more I realized that the resume with big companies, just the big company names can't carry your resume far enough. What really matters is the description of your experiences and the results. That's why you can still stand out when you have experiences from lesser known companies and startups. It's about the you and the work that you've done. It's the meat and potatoes that's important. The big names are just a garnish. You want your resume looking like this or like this. What you don't want is just simple eye candy that turns out to be hollow experiences like something like this. In my experience, the most efficient way to use Forage is to just complete the task assignments as quickly as possible. It doesn't matter how rough or how wrong you think the first submission is, because the draft submission is exactly the same as a normal submission, except that they say that you won't notify the companies, but that doesn't even really matter. I haven't seen any responses from what I've gotten. And the real learning experience comes from doing the fast research if you need it and comparing your work to the example model. It gives you a clearer idea of what real work typically looks like, and the self-reflective feedback is a better learning tool than trying to draw up the best work that you can from learning from scratch. After comparing the work, then you can do a deeper research into the assignments or work that you're interested in, or you can just move on to the next item. At this point, the reward is the amount of work you decide to put in, not the digital certificate or the big name company on your resume. It's up to you to actually learn the things that you want. Forage doesn't really teach you anything. It just gives you a baseline structure to explore a variety of career interests. So, who is Forage for? I think it's for anybody with an entry-level curiosity that has like zero experience in whatever career they're pursuing. The assignments are just way too easy to have any real credibility or growth experience. To give you a reference point, I think even high schoolers could complete these virtual experience programs. Maybe even middle schoolers, really. It's that easy. to stack your resume with it. So I think it'd be best to just try out a program that interests you and then move on to personal projects where you apply processes that you learn from the programs. So, for example, in the Lyft backend engineering program, you draw up a UML class diagram. So you could use that in your personal projects to help you present your methods in creating apps. And it's a way to show your technical expertise, and it shows that you have a real interest in being methodical about your work. The best reward that you can get out of Forage is, ironically, when you have enough personal projects that you don't even need the items from Forage on your resume. It's pretty funny, huh? That's about all I have to say for today. So get out there and forage your own path to success. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.